Granny, how do you cope with dementia, from a thinking perspective? Oh, well, what I do is I just separate myself into the thinking me and the dementia me. So the thinking me is the good camp, which reasons, understands and converses like I am with you in conversation. And the dementia me is like, the not so good camp or the bad camp, especially when you're really disorientated. It's really bad. Everything's confused. You're forgetting everything. It's all a rush and a riot and nothing's working. So the big aim is to discipline yourself to keep in the good camp with the thinking me. So how do you do that, keep in the good camp? Well, it changes. The thing is, you can't do the same thing all the time over and over, because then it becomes boring and you don't have that enthusiasm or newness to make the effort and keep focused. So at the moment, the thing, sorry for stammering, the thing that I'm really enjoying is the activities. Oh yes, she's so good, that activities coordinator, isn't she? Always coming up with new ideas. What are you doing this week? Well, the topic for this week, interestingly enough, is all about anxiety and depression. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure that many coordinators would talk about that with the residents. No, they never do. Even though we are the ones experiencing it, no one talks to us about it. And it's good that it's discussed, because at least if we understand it, that's the first foundation. And then we can start to come up with some solutions, hopefully, to help it. So how did she can you remember how she defined it in any of the solutions? Well, I can actually, because I'm so interested and involved, I can remember. She said, and also I've been thinking about this a lot myself, so it's not all new. So what she said was that with depression, you get very flat and downcast, and your thoughts slow down. Your thoughts, words and actions become very slow, and you become like a bit miserable. Whereas with the anxiety, that's when everything starts speeding up. All your physiological systems start racing, heart rate, breathing, everything becomes tense and tight and all that sort of thing. So did she give any solutions? Oh, yes, she did. She said with tension and anxiety, the big thing is that we need relaxation. And if we're feeling like that, we should just go to our room, lie down, relax, and just take a few deep breaths. And so that's what we're all doing. And sometimes she'll even take a resident to their room if they're confused and don't know how to get there. Oh, that's very pragmatic. And then for the depression, she just says that we have to be positive and encourage each other and come to the activities so that we can keep stimulated and engaged and involved.